One of the questions that I'm asked most often about my business is how do I find the time to do anything? So I am a stay-at-home mom. I've got 3 kids. I recently graduated from college, but I was in school full time from the time I started the business until I graduated this last December. My husband travels a lot. I'm busy with, social activities and parties and the business, and there just doesn't ever seem to be enough time in the day. So one of the questions that I'm asked the most is, how do you do it? How do you find time to do things? And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I manage my time well all the time, because I don't. Some days I'm like, man, what did I get done today? But it's also important to be efficient with your time. So I was asked recently, if I have 30 minutes in my day to sit down and work my business, what can I do? So first of all, one of the quotes that I found recently that has become kind of one of my favorites is by Henry David Thoreau, and it says, "It's not enough to be busy, so are the ants. The question is, what are you busy about?" So here are some things that you can do to help you be busy in an efficient way so you don't feel like you're spinning your wheels and working hard but not working smart. So I made a list. Okay, so you can make some samples. You can make wax samples. They have those great molds in the Scentsy Family store. You can use a bar or a brick. Don't forget to always write down if you are using something that you've purchased for samples, because you can write that off on your taxes. You can make samples of washer whiffs. Those are great to stick in any order that you hand out or to mail to a really great customer that wants to try one. You can also make samples of our oils. So you can buy any of those supplies at the Scentsy Family store for the oils. For wax, you can buy the little bags at Walmart or Target. And then for the wash whiffs, I prefer to use a heat sealing kind of mechanism, but that's probably a different video for a different day. You can also write thank you notes. Thank you notes are super important. So I write a thank you note to everybody that purchases online from me. I write a thank you note to go in everybody's bags when I deliver an order. And then I also send out a follow-up thank you postcard after they've gotten their order to just kind of touch base again to make sure that they like their product and they know that I appreciate their business. You can search for events. If you know that you have a free weekend and you kind of want to get involved in something in your community, you can search online for an event. You can look up any events in your chamber of the city that you live in, that kind of thing. You can search for fundraisers if you know that you have a group that you really would like to work with, or say you know someone that's in a choir or in a Girl Scout troop or in a band and you want to see if you can help them raise money from a fundraiser. This is a great time to send an email, make a phone call, kind of put the feelers out there to see if anybody wants help raising funds. And then that's a great way to earn PRV, and you can earn the host rewards and that kind of thing and kind of grow your customer base. You can also look for networking opportunities. So I'm part of a networking group, and we meet twice a month, and it's on Mondays from 11:30 to 1. So it's in the middle of the day, which doesn't work for everybody. But if you don't have a networking group that exists already that you can be a part of, create your own. Everybody knows people that kind of want to network. You can also, if you take somebody to lunch or meet someone for dinner that you know, you guys can bounce ideas off each other and work together and kind of help each other out and form a relationship. You can also look for businesses to advertise in. So I have several businesses in our area that have a warmer in their, like at the reception, and either they already had one and I asked them if they have a Scentsy consultant already and they said no, or they didn't have a warmer and it just got kind of brought up in conversation, or I just straight up asked them, hey, would you like to have a warmer here? I'll give you wax every month if you will keep my card out. And it's just kind of a courtesy. I give them a bar of wax. They keep my card out so people can take it. It smells good, one of those things. So that's always great. If you have a business that you go in a lot, like a doctor's office, or like my eyelash place has a warmer in the front, a vet's office, that kind of thing. Those are great places to kind of go in and talk to them about Scentsy and just see if maybe they can help you and you can help them, kind of thing. You can also place orders. I place an order every Friday night, so I can kind of collect orders throughout the week, and then all my customers know that Friday night is the night that I place my orders, and they can expect it 7 to 10 days after that. You can also deliver products. If you have 30 minutes and you have to deliver something, or if someone wants to pick something up, you can tell them, hey, I'm available from 6 to 6:30 on Thursday night if you'd like to come pick it up, or I can meet you somewhere. We can grab coffee. You can network, again, like I said, that kind of thing. 30 minutes is a great amount of time to get organized. So I don't know about you, but at least once a week I come in my office and it's a disaster. Whether the kids have drug stuff out there and then my husband's just kind of throwing stuff back in here on my desk, or if I've been a mad woman packing up orders and it's a mess, I always try to find time to bring everything back together. Get myself reorganized, get my office, workspace cleared up, make sure that I have things on my calendar that need to be on my calendar. If I've added things, or if it's the end of the month and I need to kind of get the next month squared away, I'll get my calendar organized. You can also inventory your supplies. I'm really bad about like running out of catalogs, and I need to get better about that. So once a week, I'm going to inventory my supplies and make sure that I have enough catalogs. If I have a party coming up, do I have enough catalogs for that? And if 10 people next week were to ask me for a catalog, would I have enough? Labels are huge. I just got some great new labels for my catalogs. And I can just go and click the reorder button on Vistaprint. And then I have these that are great for like on my bars. So if I'm running low on these, I can just go and hit the reorder button on Vistaprint real quick. If I know that I need to make samples next week, do I have enough bars to make a few samples of some different scents? I always like to have samples like readily available in my office, because like I said, when I pack up orders, I want to be able to grab something, or if I'm going to send out some mail, I want to be able to put something in the envelope. So making sure that I inventory the supplies that I have and that I'm going to need, that's a great thing that you can do in 30 minutes. Get yourself organized, get your supplies organized, get your calendar organized. That's a great 30-minute activity to do once a week or every other week. You can also follow up with people. Follow-up is probably not my strongest suit, but I'm working on it. That's something that I'm going to really work hard to do better with. This month, and then again twice a year, we do Bring Back My Bar. So there's a little feature that's great on your workstation. If you're under your orders tab, you can search by a product or by a person's name. So I can go in there and type in Wild Black Cherry, and every order that I've placed that has Wild Black Cherry on it will come back up. So then I can go in and write down everybody's name that has ever ordered Wild Black Cherry from me. And then I can go back and personally contact them and be like, hey, for the next month, you can have as much Wild Black Cherry as you want. Are you running low? Do you still have some? Would you like to get some more? You can buy 5 and get 1 free. And I can do that for all 20 cents that come back. So follow-up is huge. Definitely take a day and do that for sure. Especially since now is the time to seize that opportunity. You also want to follow up with your recent orders. I don't really like the phone, but there's a great tool online that you can use that will basically send you to someone's voicemail. So if I know that someone's voicemail will pick up, I'm a lot better about calling people. It's just me. It's just kind of a weird thing. But they hear my voice on the phone and I'm following up with them and I'm making sure that they really love their product and I'm making sure that everything works well. You can send them a text message. You can send them a Facebook message. I'm finding that making a phone call is more personable, and sometimes I get better feedback from that. So you always want to follow up with people. And also your past hosts. If someone's hosted before, ask them if they want to host again. Why not? That takes like 5 seconds to text somebody or send them an email or call them and just be like, hey, we had so much fun at your last party. How about we do it again? What dates do you have in the next month? And let's get something lined up. Easy peasy. Prospective recruits too. It's a great time to just follow up with people. If you go back to your list of 100 or make a new list of 100 or make a list of, you can break it down into 10 people. Contact 10 people in 30 minutes and then, they can follow up with you as they have time. But those prospective recruits, someone that said, I have people ask me all the time about it, but then they won't sign up. Well, it's my job to follow up with them. It's not their job to come back to me. It's my job to follow up with them. So take the time to do that and you'll definitely reap the rewards from that. If you have a team, use 30 minutes to recognize some promotions. Write a quick postcard or, send a quick little gift in the mail. Create some pictures. We have some great apps. You can use PicMonkey. PicMonkey's free. There are some apps on your phone like Rana Designs, A Beautiful Mess. You can make some images if you have some quotes and you can't find a good image that you want for it. Make your own. Make your own pictures of the products. There's all kinds of pictures on the workstation that you can use. And then you can make a video. Videos are great for like your warmer of the month or your scent of the month or just a fun little thing that you found recently that you like. You can read. I just started reading again for my business now that I'm out of school and have more time to focus on things that I want to focus on. So you can read for 30 minutes, kind of, refresh your brain and put some more information in there and get some new, fresh ideas. You can do some self-care. It's important to take care of yourself too. If you're not caring for your business and you as a person, you're not going to be able to serve others well. And then finally, something that you definitely should be doing every week is assembling things like recruiting packets. You always want to have those on hand that you can grab and stick in the mail or hand to somebody at any given time. A basket party. People will call you all the time and be like, hey, I need a basket. Or if you ask someone, do you want a basket that you can then mail out or you can give to someone the next day. Send out a few baskets on Monday, pick them up on Friday. That's some great PRV, and then do it again the next week. You always want to have basket parties set up because those are going to continue to be money makers for you. You can set up a Facebook party in 30 minutes. Easy. ScentShare, Tiny Torch, all of those programs are awesome. You can even set up your entire post for a week. If you know you're going to have a busy week, but you want to still be touching on Scentsy every day, assign your posts throughout the week, and then you can just kind of follow up on the comments and the likes and that kind of thing. Those are great options for you if you're busy. And then if you're doing a home party, you can write out invites, you can set up an evite, that kind of thing. So there's a lot that you can do in 30-minute increments, and it might not sound like a lot, but I find that if I don't give myself tasks that I need to do every day, or one or two or three things that I want to accomplish in that short amount of time that I have to sit down and work my business, then I'm not present with my kids. I'm thinking about the things that I didn't get done. I'm not present with my husband when he gets home from a long day of work and wants to spend time with me. I'm not being efficient with stuff that I have to do around the house. If I can sit down and work on these things and do them right the first time, then I have a lot more free time and I don't feel like I'm quite as rushed. So hopefully that was helpful and you guys have found some things that you can do in 30 minutes. If you have more time, then great. If you have less time, then you can, kind of make up for that. That's the great thing about this business is that you get to work it when you have time and when it's good for you. So 30 minutes, that's all it takes. Find the 30 minutes in your day, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and, work your business and